I truly cannot believe what we are about to witness.
You know, we knew this moment was coming. And now that we're here, it just seems a little bit too surreal that we're actually going through with this.
Introducing first, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins.
The irony in all this is the fact that Seth Rollins has owned that in the history of WWE, never before has a match like this ever been allowed. It's so sadistic, so barbaric. But it's Seth Rollins that drove Rey Mysterio to this point, that drove Rey Mysterio to make this challenge to the Monday Night Messiah.
Yeah, in a horrific way, Seth Rollins has to take responsibility for this. But remember, even a couple weeks ago,
God. Rollins pulling pliers out of his jacket.
This is...
I don't even know how you describe this, guys. How do you describe what Seth Rollins and Rey Mysterio are willing to go through?
You know, this is intimate hatred. These are two men who found no other recourse than to settle their differences with this.
Seth Rollins brought pliers to a WWE match. Just think about that.
Can you even call this a match?
Exactly. Rollins awaiting Rey Mysterio. Finally, this will be settled.
Oh, wait a minute.
Mysterio.
He won't have to wait long.
The bell is rung, and Mysterio getting a jump on Rollins. And now Rey Mysterio was setting up for the 619, and Rollins dragging Mysterio outside the ring.
Rey Mysterio able to catch Rollins by surprise.
And Rey was trying to throw Rollins into the steel steps, just like Rollins did. That is how Rey Mysterio's eye was damaged in the first place at the hands of Rollins.
I mean, fantastic strategy by Rey Mysterio. I mean, if you're going to go into one of these type of encounters, that's how you want to start out. Oh, we're starting early.
Rollins is going after the uninjured eye, I guess, of the left eye of Rey Mysterio.
And think about this, too. Whether you're Seth Rollins, whether you're Rey Mysterio, your life will be altered permanently if you lose this match.
Oh, a kick right to the hamstring by Rey Mysterio.
Oh, and he's going.
To the eye, Rey Mysterio. Remember what Mysterio's fighting for. Not only did Seth Rollins try to damage the eye of Rey Mysterio, but Rollins tried to do the same to his son, Dominic. Post.
Now, this is what Seth Rollins has driven Rey Mysterio to. In his 30-plus year career. Mysterio has the pliers.
Mysterio has the pliers, and now Rollins trying to escape. And gentlemen, this is all legal. There's only one rule in this match. Pulling out a table.
It's worse than no rules, okay? At least when you're knocked out, they might stop. At least if you're medically injured, they might stop. They will not stop until somebody gets somebody's eye out of the socket.
What is that? Piece of steel?
One of those steels that our ring crew
That's
uses.
rebar.
My God. Oh, kendo stick to the back of the neck. This is all legal. There's only one way to win, is to extract one of your opponent's eyes out. That's it. The rest of this is legal.
And the wheels are turning in Seth Rollins' head.
Trying to poke with the handle of the kendo stick, and here comes Rey.
There is no precedent for what we are seeing here. It's as you said, Tom, everything is available, every option, every weapon.
Right for the moonsault, Rey Mysterio trying to hang on to the top rope. Mysterio measuring Rollins.
Watch this, guys.
Off the top and sets him up.
Rey Mysterio looking for it again.
We might be heading to San Diego.
Mysterio has promised a 619 for Rollins. Rollins rolling out of the ring.
But Rollins is not safe.
Joe, you said it a few moments ago. One of these situations, we've never seen anything like this before. How in the world do you even prepare for this? How in the world do you bring yourself to do what one of these two men will have to do to win?
There is no preparation for something like this. Both of these men, Rey Mysterio and Seth Rollins, they just have to resign themselves that they're going to permanently maim their opponent in order to win tonight.
Off the bottom rope side, Rey Mysterio was looking for the Hurricane Rana. Rollins using his strength here. Oh, no.
This is not good.
Oh, onto the apron.
My gosh.
And Rey Mysterio is in a very, very bad way.
Falcon Arrow into the hardest part of the ring. Watch this. Where steel meets wood, the back of Rey Mysterio.
There is no steel on that part of the ring. There's no wood on that part of the ring. That is all steel.
Rey Mysterio is hurt.
Oh, now Seth's going for the left eye. Seth is going for the left eye, trying to tear and gouge at the left eye of Rey Mysterio.
Get that eye,
Rey
Rey.
Mysterio needs to roll and cover.
I'm gonna get that eye.
Mented purpose. This whole situation is so barbaric, so vile.
Watch that rebar. Seth Rollins got that rebar.
Oh, into the post.
Trying to create some sort of separation.
To the ribs.
Oh, that's into the kidneys. That's a terrible place to be hit.
Look at Seth Rollins eyeing the steel steps again. What started this whole situation, this whole conflict?
And you gotta believe Rey Mysterio wary of that, trying to roll away from the steel stairs. And now Rollins.
Oh no!
Rollins trying to do the same to the left eye.
He wants to grind this out slow. Seth Rollins wants to grind that eyeball out slow.
Oh my God! Against the diamond plate, steel steps. Oh, and a shot to the inside of the leg. Might have gone low, but it's all low.
I would have had to go low.
Absolutely, why not? There's no shame in what Rey Mysterio would do to survive, but good Lord. Now Rollins tossing Mysterio back inside the ring and grabs the kendo stick.
And it looks like Seth Rollins about to do some drilling.
Oh my gosh.
Going for the eye, going for the eye again.
Rey trying to fight for dear life.
Trying to drive the tip of the eye, or the tip of the kendo stick rather, into the left eye.
Oh gosh, did you hear the thud?
It's hard to believe, but Rey Mysterio's eye might not be the worst injured thing on him at the end of this night.
Sick thud of Rey Mysterio's body.
Listen to this. Oh, God.
You son of a... None of this would have happened. Get out of the way. None of this happens if you don't just listen.
Seth Rollins heading into his toolbox.
Rick.
No. Oh, to the point of the chair. The point of the chair. Trying to drive it into the eye. Oh, no, he's got Rollins. He's got Mysterio pinned. Rollins has got his thumb in the eye.
I'm gonna get him.
Rollins trying to rip the eye out of the socket. Mysterio fights back.
That's what Rey needs to be doing. He needs to be pulling out all the stops, and he needs to do it right now.
Now Rey's got the chair.
Right to the midsection of Rollins. Oh, God, get the hell out of here, guys. No, going for the eye again. Oh my God, he had a pen in his hand.
It's my pin.
What? What is that?
Oh my God! Just pulling things out of this toolbox at
And
this
Rey
point.
Mysterio needs to keep moving.
Oh, and into the point
Wait, did he get him? Did he get him?
Well, at least Rey bought himself some time to try to recover.
Into the right eye of Rollins. Watch this. The drop right into the point of the cowl, right into the point of the desk. Again, the sick, demented only rule of this match is to extract one of your opponent's eyes out.
Rey's going for it.
Mysterio going for it.
Rey Mysterio wants that eye.
Rey's trying to return the favor.
A kick to the face, and Rollins able to fend off Mysterio for another moment.
Again, you are only limited by your own sick and twisted imagination when it comes to what you do. Oh! Unforgiving steel chair to the back of Rey Mysterio, which allows Rollins to discover another tool.
What's he reaching for? It looks like tag ropes. Oh my God! He's tying up tying up Mysterio's arm.
No, this is not good at all. Oh!
Going out to the eye, going out to the left eye again. And Rollins was trying to tie Mysterio to the bottom rope. Oh!
Watch out.
A kick again to the face. And now Mysterio's got a hold. Rollins into the post.
And right now, Rey Mysterio just doing whatever possible to survive.
Mysterio was defenseless here for a moment, was able to grab Rollins and send him into the post. Mysterio has now freed himself of the ropes in the bottom rope.
And Rey Mysterio needs to start turning it on right here. This is his opportunity. He's been on their back foot this entire encounter, and now he needs to take advantage.
As Seth Rollins begging off, looking for mercy. There will be no mercy.
Oh! The kendo stick to the ribs.
I'm telling you, Tom, between the rebar liver shots and kendo sticks to the ribs, I guarantee you Rey Mysterio is going to have quite the upset tummy a little bit later on.
Oh, God, that is potentially the least of his worries, Joe. This is the gravest of circumstances we've seen in a WWE match.
You could also make the argument that both these men, Rey Mysterio and Seth Rollins, may never be the same after this encounter.
Rollins wiping at his right eye, which went into the point of our announce desk earlier on.
Rollins thinking now.
What is this?
No, he kendo stick lodged to the steel post.
That's not a kendo stick, that looks like a lance.
It didn't have to be this way, Ray. It did not have to be this way.
Oh my God! No!
Oh!
Ray was able to avoid the kendo stick.
By a literal hair's breadth.
Oh! And a kick right to the face. And now Rey Mysterio's going up top.
From the top.
Seated, senton, and down goes Mysterio. And Rey Mysterio finding new life here in this match with Rollins.
Amazingly, Rey Mysterio picking up the pace.
This is what Mysterio has to do. He has to continue this offense against the Messiah.
Rey Mysterio ascending to the top rope one more time.
And the frog splash off the top. And Rey Mysterio continuing to do damage to Rollins.
But you got to remember, that may put out Seth Rollins in a regular encounter, but it will not here tonight. Rey Mysterio still needs to go after that eye.
And Rey Mysterio gets all of this. The frog splash from the top to the ribs of Seth Rollins. Mysterio knows he's got to wear down Rollins a lot more if he wants to make an attempt at the eye. Oh, going for the eye! Going for the eye now! Wait for the left eye of Rollins and a kick right back to that left eye.
Oh!
And it appeared Rollins able to counter in the midst of that move.
Seth Rollins was able to use Rey Mysterio's momentum against him. Watch one more time here. All the way through. Face first goes Rey Mysterio. And now Seth Rollins can choose his next form of attack.
And look at his eyes. Look at Seth Rollins' eyes. He's stalking.
Rollins, he's thinking about a stomp. Thought about a stomp. That would have certainly incapacitated Mysterio. And a tornado DDT.
Rey Mysterio, Seth Rollins, again, stepping into this unconventional environment where you can only win by one avenue. Watch this. Rey Mysterio delivered the tornado DDT, but in the back of his mind, Rey's got to be asking himself, how do I extract the eyeball
Come on, you son of a...
out of the socket of Seth Rollins?
Oh, and a shot to the back. Rollins trying to slow up Mysterio. Wait a minute. Oh, God! The kendo stick right across the eyes.
Oh! Back of the neck of Seth Rollins propelling into the barricade.
Imagine how far Rey Mysterio is willing to go. The threats of Seth Rollins. Watch this again. Rey Mysterio pushing Rollins into the barricade.
Oh, watch Rey, watch Rey, watch Rey!
And now Mysterio again, one more time into the barricade.
He touched on this earlier, the name of the game for Rey Mysterio, inflict as much damage as you can on Seth Rollins.
And this right here, this may be Rey Mysterio's opportunity. Rey needs to get to that toy box and needs to go after that eye right now.
Seth Rollins has said Rey Mysterio will never watch his son be married. Mysterio will never get to see his wife's face again. Mysterio will never see another sunrise or sunset.
All those words, Tom, fed the contempt, fed the disdain that Rey Mysterio has for Seth Rollins.
Oh, Joe, look at that.
Oh,
Just making this even more dangerous, breaking apart the kendo stick. Look at how sharp the points of the kendo stick are. Oh, my God. And look at
no.
Mysterio's got it.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Into the left eye. Into the left eye.
No, he's grinding it.
Oh, God.
That was splintered bamboo, Tom.
Right now, Mysterio measuring Rollins again, and 6-1 to the damaged eye of Rollins.
Rollins' eye, at the very least, he's got to be impaired.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Byron, but Ken, the only rule is to extract an eye.
I mean, that has to be enough, right?
Sadly enough, no, Joe, it's not enough. It's not over yet. You have to go all the way.
Look at Mysterio. Mysterio's trying to set up Rollins.
No.
And now Rollins trying to cover his damaged eye. And Mysterio with a stop. Mysterio with a stomp of his own to Seth Rollins. And Rollins is down, and this is a great chance for Rey Mysterio.
What has got to be going through the mind of Rey Mysterio at this moment?
Well, Rey knows what he needs to do right here. Rey needs to finish this once and for all.
Mysterio showing the damage that Rollins has done.
He's gonna do it.
Back to where this all began. Mysterio trying to do the Rollins.
He's gonna do it.
Trying to jam the Rollins. Into the point of the stairs. Oh, my God. Right to the face. Mysterio was pinned up against the barricade by that kick.
There was nowhere for his head to go.
Oh, my God.
All that force went into his skull.
But look at the damage that's been done to the right eye of Seth Rollins.
This is the reality, guys. This is the reality of what these two men are engaged in.
As somehow Rollins is back up to his feet. Looks like he's trying to continue. And now Rollins.
Oh, no.
Oh, and a stomp now to Mysterio.
Stomp that Seth Rollins experienced earlier. This
Rey
time,
Mysterio, he may be out.
maybe no if about it, Joe.
You did this to yourself, Harry. Oh,
No, not again, not again.
Trying to drive the body of Rey Mysterio towards those steel steps.
Rey Mysterio trying to prevent it, but Rollins
doing everything he can to
to the
avoid
hold of Mysterio, trying to drive Mysterio into the steel.
Oh, he's close.
Rollins trying to sacrifice Rey Mysterio.
Rey is fighting as hard as he can.
The damaged right eye's exposed, trying to drive the previously injured eye back into the steel. Oh, God!
Oh, no.
I need a dog.
Oh, my God.
Out.
I need a doctor.
It's out.
Ray! Get him! Please tempt him. His eye's sticking out of his hand. This feels weird. Oh, well.
Stay calm. Breathe slow. Breathe slow, Ray. Just breathe real slow, real slow.
Let's get him out of here. Let's get him out of here. Please, let's get him out.
Take deep breaths, slow breaths, slow breaths. Okay, keep pressure on it.
Okay.
What's going on?
Get us help!